All right, folks, just as we get back on stream, one player from Team Brutality seems to just have popped off the server, and that's gonna be Pexer. So, एक जगह light आई, दूसरी जगह light गई is, as they say in our, you know, glorious summer days over here in India. Well, anyway, we're going back with this game as soon as Pexer joins back into the server. Scores are 15-8, and Brutality are having their game of their lives on Inferno right now. This is so good. They're playing so well. It's a joy, to be very honest, it's a joy to see Brutality playing at this level again. Like, just completely owning Entity. Although, to be very fair, Entity haven't really shown up on the server thus far. Like, only A-Star with 20 kills and Ribby with 17. Like, it's not a two-man show. You have to show up. You have to show up. Game in, game out, day in, day out. That's just how CSGO is. It's a very demanding sport. It's like any sport, right? Like, your star players will have off days, and it's just been one of those days for Entity Esports where their heavy hitters in Ace, Excali, Sai have just not shown up. And when that happens, like when so many players on your team together go through a slump, it's very difficult to claw your way back into any game. But yeah, we're back, folks. Tell your friends. There were 280 of you watching at one point. Now there are just 63. Hopefully we can get all the way back up again in a moment's notice, because this match deserves your attention. This has been a cracking game of CS so far. And yep. What a game. We're just waiting for Pexter to join back into the server. So what happened was Pexter's PC kind of restarted itself. You know, Windows can be such a pesky operating system. It happened to me once during a cast for ESL in the previous season. But yeah, so Inferno. I was giving map tips on Cobblestone, so let's try my hand at how to play Inferno CT side. All right. Inferno CT side a lot more forgiving than Cobblestone CT side, definitely, because, again, there's two ways to play it. One is passive, one is aggressive. And the rules are kind of similar on every map if you're on the CT side and decide to aggress. So say you're aggressing apartments, right? If you're aggressing on one point of the map, so you have three objectives in your mind. One is to get information as to what the Ts are going to be doing. Two is to get a surprise pick on a T who might be napping or lining up a smoke or just, chilling by an angle. And three is to direct the flow of the Ts from one point of the map towards another, where your team lies in wait with beautiful crossfires set up, and the Ts will just walk into the meat grinder and die one by one. These are your three main objectives, and you can either play for all three, which is very dangerous and an extremely cavalier style of play, because that requires you to actually go all out and commit completely to your push. Or you can play for information. Now, Inferno is a map on which information plays are not as often, aren't punished as often enough as a map, say, like Overpass or Cobblestone. So you can still go for those cheeky info plays, pushing up apartments, pushing up banana, jump peeking banana by that wall. It is dangerous. That wall is extremely spammable by an AWP or a Scar or a Scout. It can penetrate that wall. So you have to be a bit careful while doing that. But you can, and it affords a lot of information to your teammates. So how do you go for these information peaks on Inferno? So say you're going to peek banana. Always have a flash or a smoke or a Molotov. Either of these three nades in your hand, so that if you do get spotted or you spot someone and you see like 2 or 3 players just staring at you going, hello. I can't say the whole thing. So you can use that utility to beat a hasty retreat and tell your friends and your teammates, yo, okay, 3 banana. There's 30 seconds left on the clock, so they can go A. But and if all 5 of you are alive at that point, you can just say, okay, guys, so we've been playing passive for so long. How about we get one player who's playing by arches to rotate over to banana? So you're still going to have 2 players over by the A bomb side who can play fairly passive. Like, you can play one library, one pit, and hold off the T push, so that the player who is playing the rotate in arch can come back in time. So, and here's a common misconception, right? The player who's playing the rotation player, it's not up to him or her to decide when they should rotate. The call for the rotation should always come for the players actually playing the site. So yes, very high individual game sense in the player who's playing the rotate is always valuable. But if you have like if you want to succeed as a rotation player and as a team that has impeccable rotates, the players who are actually playing the sites need to have their rotation calls on point. They need to have an impeccable sense of timing, an impeccable read on the opposition team, and that only comes with practice and actually observing and studying the opposing team and their tendencies and their and what they tend to do in certain rounds. All right, folks, we're going back live with what possibly might just be the final round. And yeah, 15-8, and it's a shambolic buy coming in from NT Esports. They have 2 UMPs, 1 Mag 7, 1 FAMAS, and an M4 out onto Sai. And where is the Mag 7 playing? Yes, Ribby in apartments, and Ace already taking a ton of damage, but Excali getting the first kill onto Adi, and Ribby managing to take Hexer's head clean off, but will get caught in a little bit of spam there. And Excali trying to beat a hasty retreat, will manage to do so. 2-man to the good Entity Esports. Man advantage for them for the first time in a very, very long time. So yeah. And now Brutality with a 2-man deficit. What can they do? What can they do? And A-Star boosted up. Excali just waiting for him, playing first oranges. Now this is a good setup because if Excali can survive long enough and bait out the 2 players who are going to be pushing up Banana right now, 3 players in fact, then A-Star can actually chime in with a couple of very crucial kills before he inevitably goes down. And Excali not really baiting for his teammate. That's not the wisest thing to do. And A-Star, they don't check it. Unfortunate there, but Excali, perfect bait game. So instead of Excali baiting for A-Star, it happened the other way around. Bomb is in the smoke. Will it get planted though is the question. I don't think they have the time. And okay, the plant is being stuck and it won't get completed. Sai there coming out and getting the final kill. And 3 players kept alive. That is crucial because Entity's economy is in the dumpster. So they can pass and spread the economy a little bit around their teammates right now and go into this round with a full buy, all the nades, all the utility, and all the rifles that they can dream of. On the flip side, I don't think Brutality should have any problems buying into this round, although going into the next round, they might struggle a little bit. They're going to get $1,900. That means that only Wuz will be in any position to actually buy. But Brutality have such a commanding lead. This is their second map point. The scores are still 15-9. Oh. A volley of nades being exchanged, and Brutality unfortunately come out a bit worse for the wear in that exchange. But no harm, no foul. What will we see? All right, Pexer already really aggro in apps. He's going to be pushing. Might want to try and catch the CTs off guard, but the thing is, the CTs are stacked up to their eyeballs in utility. So a fast play might not be, is not the best course of action in this scenario. Because your fast play, you're going to take so much nade damage early on because all of the Molotovs and nades raining in as you bombard onto a bomb site, that you're going to be already like on your last vestiges of HP as when you enter the bomb site. Oh, Ace, not going to do anything, but that nade is going to land on KB's lap. That nade just gave Hexer a lap dance, and not the good kind, folks. It took like 36 points of health with him. And there we go. Oh, Hexer does get spotted out. Pretty heavy mid presence, but Bomb is still making its way up Banana. And yeah, there we go. They've sold the fake and now they're going to go up Banana. In the meantime, A-Star catching Adi, who was the dedicated lurker, but it's all going to come down to Excali. He has to live up to his name. He has to go God mode right now because the rotations are just about coming in. The smoke will go down, so Excali is going to be on his own for a significant amount of time. That flashbang is going to catch 3 players right in the face, and that spray, the longest spray of Excali's career here, ladies and gentlemen. But he's done good. He's done good work. Gets 2 kills. Unable to land the last one, but yeah, Rix does go down. And Entity finally seem to have woken up. That timeout there might have just been the catalyst that Entity Esports needed, because they seem to have come alive. And they won 2 rounds on the trot. That means Brutality will be on a forced buy. As I said, was the only player in any position to buy. And they have 1 smoke, 3 flashbangs, and a Molotov to work with. What will we see? What will we see coming out from Team Brutality? Ah, that rhymes. Oh, wow, Sai. What happened there? I think he landed into a nade storm. And yeah, he did. He's down to 20 points of health even before getting a glimpse of a terrorist on Brutality, and he should be fuming right now. And he's also playing a fairly aggro angle, but that's all the nades they had. They completely almost suspended it. Juventa with a single smoke left. Okay, this is gonna be a bit dicey. And we do have Was, the only player with the AK-47 going into the A bomb side, gets one kill. Can he pick out A-Star? No, he can't. Okay, Adi already making his way into CT spawn. They know it's an A-pincer play. A-Star will have to go huge yet again. Adi just, you know, teasing him around the well. And both Ruby and A-Star, they go down way too cheaply in my opinion here. It's just like they keeled over and died. There's just no contest. And it's a 4v2. Sai already internally bleeding from that early incursion into the round. And Juventa taking a very aggressive position over by Sandbag. Ace does spot him and decapitates Juventa. Down to a 2v3. It is very doable. It is planted for CT spawn, so there's no need for the Thieves to actually peek it. And Sai already so low. There's no smoke and Sai does go down. Adi, just the perfect player to have in this position. And Ace on 13 points of health and a dream. He's gonna go bombarding. Oh, Ace, what are you doing? It's somehow down to a 1v1 and Ace is just frantically clearing every angle imaginable, but unfortunately, Pexer plays the game of patience and comes out on top. And Brutality, their first map in the ESL India Premiership Masters Division and their first win as well. What a game coming in from Team Brutality, ladies and gentlemen. They clutch it out 16-10. NTD Esports just didn't show up today. They were a shadow of their former selves, to be very honest, and the deserving team won this map on Inferno. Anyway, folks, that's all from my side today. If you enjoyed the cast, do hit that like button. Remember to subscribe as well to ESL India. And if you want to, you know, be exposed to some of more of my witty quips, please do follow me on Twitter at Urchisman. This is Fet signing off for the night. See you again tomorrow, same place, same time. Goodbye, folks. Have a great night.
Alright people, turns out the first ever match they played in the Phase 2 of the ESL India Premiership 2017 Summer Seasons Phase 2. That's Team Brutality versus Entity Gaming, the classic derby of Counter-Strike offensive in the Indian gaming circuit has gone to Team Brutality, people. Venom and Gang have proven that they reign supreme in this game. 16-10, the final scoreline is what it reads right now. And Sai and Gang would like to go back to their drawing boards and figure out where exactly they went wrong. Utter decimation and annihilation from the word go. Well played, boys. Well played. GGWP. And also, that brings us to the end of the day 6 of the live stream of the ESL India Premiership 2017's Summer Seasons Phase 2. Right now, we're going to be off, but we're going to come back again tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. IST, with more Clash Royale, Dota 2, and Counter-Strike Global Offensive action. Also, before I go, people, remember that the Phase 3 registrations are on. All you gotta do is follow the link on the screen right about now and register for the games you want to participate in, and done. You're a part of the ESL India Premiership's 2017's Phase 3 for the summer season. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. We'll come back again tomorrow with the promise that it's gonna be a louder bang than today. Till then, have a safe night, folks. Goodbye.